Alright, sneaker fam, so welcome back to another video, and today what we've got going on is another episode of Drip, Flip, or Skip. Just a quick background on why I do this video is to give all of us sneakerheads a heads up on what is coming out. Depending on how busy the month is, sometimes I'll go week to week, sometimes I'll go for a month. Like January wasn't even worth doing, so February is pretty heavy, and things are subject to change, so I like to try and do it weekly. And the reason why I even do these videos is so that we know whether or not we want to go for personals, for dripping, if we want to go for something for resale to flip, or something isn't even worth going out for, so we're just going to skip it in general. So for this week, we're going to go the 6th through the 12th, so Monday through Sunday, and nothing's really dropping until Tuesday the 7th. And on the 7th, like I told you guys last week, the Saxx general purpose shoe is gonna come out in brown. So this is a really killer colorway. I prefer the white and blue one more, but I'm definitely gonna be looking to try and go for this one. Actually, I believe that it probably dropped on Tom Saxx's website. That'll drop on Monday. So technically there is a drop on Monday. The NikeCraft.com is going to drop these a day early, so that's real hard to get into because everybody puts in their email, but there is usually merch. But the sneakers drop is going to be February 7th on Tuesday, and you know everybody's going to be going for these. The one benefit you have is that there's multiple shoes dropping on the 7th. So also on the 7th, I haven't been able to find this anywhere but Nice Kicks. It's not on Sneakers app, so I hope that they do drop at some point or another. But there's a Valentine's Air Trainer 1. I think it looks really, really nice. From the pictures on Nice Kicks, the materials look really, really good. So definitely going to be trying to go for those ones. Nice Kicks does say it's on Sneakers app, but when you look at Sneakers, it's not on there. So hopefully those will drop eventually. I believe the price is $130 or $135, so pretty affordable. And let me just double check the iPad real quick. Sneakers, nope, they don't have them on Sneakers just yet, but they will be. Hopefully they'll get them pretty soon. Also on the 7th is the Valentine's Air More Up Tempo for a cost of $170. These look alright. I'm not a huge fan of the More Up Tempos. There is an OG colorway coming out that I'm probably going to go for. Just to say I have an Air More Up Tempo in the collection. But I'm not a fan of this color. And finally, probably the one everybody's going to go after because everybody tried to hit these on the shock drop is the Nike Dunk Low Valentines. And these look super clean. I've heard materials are really, really good on this pair. So definitely be going for those at $120. Really can't beat that. That's probably definitely going to be a drip or a flip. You might be able to make some fairly decent money on those Valentine's ones. But everything else, maybe the general purpose, for me is definitely going to be a drip or a flip. I'm not quite sure what resale prices on those are going to be. But the other two, the Air Trainers and the Air More Up Tempos, is definitely going to be a skip. That for most people, for me, the Air Trainer may be one that I would go for just to drip it. But I believe that most people are going to skip that shoe. And that's all that we have for February 7th. Alright, sneaker fam, so February 9th is the next date. This one everybody's going to be going for. This is definitely a drip or a flip. It's good. It has to be a skip for me because unfortunately it doesn't come in extended sizes. And that's the Air Jordan 4 Oil Green. It's a women's exclusive and they only go up to a woman's 12. I wear a men's 12, so that's a woman's 13 and a half. I don't really understand why Nike and Jordan Brand does this in general. Like, I get that you want to market it towards women, and that's fine. But, aren't shoes just really kind of unisex? Like, I know that they do put out special colorways for women, but, like, this one's not necessarily an overly feminine colorway, so why not just release this one to the general public? I don't really get that. But it is what it is. Everybody's going to be going for these regardless, except for me, again, because I can't rock it. Wifey said that she's not interested in it. So for me, it's going to be a skip, but everybody else for sure is going to be going for those as far as a drip or a flip, because it is an Air Jordan 4 and everybody and their brother is going to be going for that shoe. That's the only shoe that I can find that's releasing on the 9th. On the 10th, Nice Kicks didn't have this on their website, but I did find it doing my research on Finish Line, JD Sports, Champs, Foot Locker, and Hibbett, and that is the Air Jordan 1 Low and the Air Jordan 1 Mid Concord. So if you missed out on your opportunity on the sneakers app, you now have a second chance at these stores to pick these up. The Air Jordan 1 Low is $120, and the Air Jordan 1 Mid is $135, I believe. Let me double check my numbers. Yeah, $135 for the Air Jordan 1 Mid Concord. Now, these do look pretty fresh. I'm going to be skipping personally because there is something later on in the month that I really want to go for. And that's going to make it a difficult decision because there is a shoe dropping Saturday that I do have my eye on. And we'll talk about that in a second. But I think everybody's probably going to be skipping these, even though I feel like they were hard to kind of get on Nike and on sneakers. So if you want them, go for them. The low actually looks kind of nice. I wouldn't actually really mind that. Maybe can find that. Hopefully find that in an outlet somewhere, but never really know. And finally, rounding out the week, February 10th, we have the Air Jordan 4 Craft dropping everywhere. For me, this is definitely going to be something I would like to go for, because I love Air Jordan 4s. But I have my eye on something the following week. Only because I'm trying to be a little more selective this year on the shoes that I buy. But this shoe looks nice. I've heard quality is fantastic. Special price of $110 for the Air Jordan 4 Craft. This is, if you want them, go get them because they are going to be hard to get. This is going to be a drip or a flip for sure. I believe most people will probably try and flip it because it is an Air Jordan 4 and those are really big right now. So that rounds out the week. The lots of shoes dropping. Next week I believe is going to be even busier. Definitely got some probably hotter shoes dropping at the end of next week. But those two Air Jordan 4s dropping this week are going to be hard to get your hands on. So good luck to everybody out there. If you like this drip, flip, or skip video, check out the playlist that I'm going to post at the end of this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. And remember, like I always say, your sneakers were made to be worn, so wear them. Senior out.